I, and again, I say this mostly because I want everybody to enjoy these stories. I don't know at all what the true odds are of a season 3 getting produced for real, or a direct DVD movie. I mean, I know there's talk, there's rumors. Thomas Dechter has said stuff on Laney Grace's site and on Lexion and stuff like that. But right now it's all rumor, conjecture. I mean, Alcyon is in bankruptcy last time I checked, so the ownership of the franchise is kind of up in the air. So we don't know what's going to happen. For all we know, what I'm writing is going to be it. So I'm trying to make it the best I can for you guys and for me. I mean, I'm enjoying this. I don't want to make a mistake, which puts a lot of pressure sometimes. The hardest part about writing this, beyond all of the detail, beyond going back and watching the episodes again and again and again and again, and the movies, and reading my scripts again and again and again and again, beyond all of that and the hours of writing, the hardest thing is that I have no one to talk to about this. In a normal TV series, you have a writing staff, you have the studio, you have other producers, you have people to go to bounce ideas off of. And for this story, it's just me, which makes it tough. I'm not asking for volunteers, and the reason I'm not asking for volunteers is that if you look at the forums, you see early on that the intent of this was, as a side benefit, was to have kind of a writing school, have a fan-based writer's room, you know, where I'd be the showrunner and I'd probably write the scripts, but we'd bounce the ideas off of each other. We would develop the story, the outlines, and we do that together. A couple of people early on showed me that that wasn't going to work because they signed on and started spilling spoilers at other sites, which I've managed to get removed. And this is from the special writers sections that I let them in. And that told me that the family was, and the trust issue, kind of echoing in what I'm trying to tell in the scripts, hadn't been forged yet. I did not know who I could trust. I was hoping I could trust a little more blindly than I was able to. So that's why, for everybody who was a user, in a blanket closed down, even the ones who didn't do anything wrong, I just shut down access to those groups that were writer only. So since then, even before then, because they wasn't getting a lot of contribution, and since the people I have on hand locally don't want to hear spoilers, so I can't talk about it, I have to make decisions unilaterally. And it vexes me sometimes. Yes, I use the word vex. I love the word vex. A lot of fun. Vex. Vex, vex, vex. I have issues like, well, like when I was going to reveal when Sarah died. That tied me up in knots for a good week. I did not know how to do it. I mean, I knew how to present it if I was going to do it, but whether to do it. And it's a little hard without feedback. Oh, sure, I hear it after the fact, but, well, you know, it's like in the next few episodes, I have some things happening that I'm not sure of the order of reveal, and on some things I'm not sure whether to reveal or not. The things that I can reveal or not are optional. The story gets told regardless of whether I tell you or not. It affects some of the flavor, but it doesn't really affect the actual substance. So I have some latitude, but I don't know how it's going to play in Peoria, as they say. So the hardest part is the writing in the vacuum. And again, I'm not asking for volunteers. We've reached the stage in the story where I'm just going to have to kind of go with it. I wish it weren't so, especially when I come up against my little dilemmas, but it's the way it is. Fortunately, I'm able to keep the usual schedule of 12 to 14 days an episode. The previous one got done really fast. Like I said, a lot of the past stuff, except for the one scene, already written, and the rest of it had been percolating in my head for a long time. The script actually got written in 4 days. Between the previous script and the release of that script was 9 days. So I took 2 days off. Took 2 days to outline, 4 days to write, then the 1 day to polish and post. So that's as fast as you're probably going to get, boys and girls. It takes longer most of the time. Like I said, there's a script coming up that I've been anticipating ever since I put it on the board. That script I might actually take a little extra time with, just because I want to get it right. And I'm still not sure how to do it. Another one of those episodes would be nice to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. But fortunately, the muses have been kind to me on this, and I thank them every night. I think story-wise, I've hit just about everything. Everything has been hit. All the setup that you need to know for how the end happens has been told. Right now, I'm just filling in the blanks. The way I likened it was that